prime time. Oh man, I made two. Damn. Oh man, I hurt my freaking ankle running today. I'll post shorts later on tomorrow, showing what I did today. But dang, I had fun running today. It was fun, but my ankle feels fucking like I rolled it, but I didn't. I just don't run much, so fuck you. All right, let's watch this.
There's nothing.
I didn't want to hear the ad, so I'm muting it. But make sure you like, subscribe if you're in tune with the videos and shit. Thank you so much.
Ago, we came here to D.C. and everyone here loved Joe Biden. After the debate, his age and mental acuity was brought.
Did you hear about Joe Biden? He's stepping down from presidency. He was talking that talk saying that yo, I could fight again. And then later on just says, yo man, actually I'm retiring from all of this shit. I can't do this no more. That's crazy.
Brought into question, and then less than 24 hours ago, he dropped out as the Democratic Party's nominee and endorsed Kamala Harris. What happened to Joe Biden? Do you think he's alive?
Who knows?
I think he became unelectable. Do you have any thoughts on Biden dropping out?
It's rough.
It's rough?
Yeah. It's
rough for Democrats, for you, as a woman. What are your thoughts?
As a woman in a queer relationship, it's very difficult for us. We just want to live.
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender morals are worse than animals. Proof the National Zoo.
Bitch.
What do you mean by that?
I don't believe in this moral poison queering children.
Do you think Trump threatens your ability to be who you are and live freely?
Absolutely.
And they say they have 400 different
I gotta look
species
at
of
the
mammals,
live chat.
animals, exotic animals, but none of them are homosexual.
So how does this relate to Biden and Kamala?
Because they believe that sodomy, anal or copulation for children is okay.
I saw you had the sign. It said, "Stop hating each other because you disagree." What does that mean?
Somewhere along the way, we've gotten hate and disagreement to mean the same, and they don't. When we disagree, we still can talk to each other. But when we hate, we don't want to have anything to do with each other. So I'm trying to get people to start talking to each other and stop talking at each other.
There's no Democrats in heaven. The reason they're not, because
Whoa.
I don't believe anybody should have the right to have preschool, transgender, queer elementary education, drag queen stir hour in the United States Department of Education.
What are your thoughts on Biden dropping out?
I'm depressed
You're depressed?
because I know Trump could have beat him.
What are your thoughts on Kamala?
She's got a good laugh.
Yeah.
He's obviously, like, we love him, so it's sad.
Working. On God, the mic wasn't working, so I had to switch off. Fuck off. Y'all crazy, bro.
Personally, but I'm excited that the Democratic Party's rejuvenated.
It was a shock, I must say.
Yeah?
I'm still trying to take it in, to tell you the truth. It was very tough. I know it's something he didn't want to do, but I think he looked at what was good for the country, good for the party, but more importantly, what was good for the country, because there's so much at stake in this election. It's never been like this before.
I think Kamala has a chance at beating Trump.
Yes.
Yeah?
So a lot of young people are going to vote for her, you know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think
Why?
we're back in it. I think she's got all the experience, and I think he's very intimidated by strong women. So I can't wait to see this debate. I hope she debates him. So yeah, I think that would be wonderful.
Also, if you want more boots on the ground news like this, that's not limited by what sponsorships will approve or what YouTube will monetize, and that's not bought and paid for like mainstream media. I want to make this YouTube channel fully independent, and I need your help. Little as $5 a month, you can subscribe to my Patreon at Patreon.
$5 a month. Tyler Evero. You know what I'm saying?
Access to all the videos you already.
Around, she'll win.
Who are you voting for?
I'm voting for Trump because I'm old.
What about you, miss?
All the way.
Was it after the debate you lost hope in his ability to potentially win?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
When I came here 4 weeks ago, DC was very strongly Democrat, very strongly pro-Biden. After the debate, it seems like the air has shifted a bit.
The air went out of his campaign.
So, do you think it's democratic for Kamala Harris to be the nominee despite Joe Biden receiving the delegate votes already?
It was the two of them
Sure.
as a team. So one of them has dropped out, one of them continues.
Interesting.
I think it doesn't matter, I stand on the other side, though.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Trump to get back in the office.
You still got to get 51% of vote, don't you?
No.
No?
Given the way the Electoral College works, you just have to win the Electoral College system.
Yeah, but she's not going to win the Electoral College.
Okay, to this point, what's most controversial, I think, among Republicans and some Democrats is that Biden had
Yo, what the hell is going on with Tyler Everett?
the delegate votes from the primary election to be the Democratic nominee. Kamala does not yet.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So it seems like it's undermining some level of democracy, right? If the people and the delegates
Dude,
wanted
the
Biden
writers going crazy out
to be the guy, they basically pressure him out after one bad debate. What's really going on here?
It's just a good exposure of this flawed system, right?
I think so.
So,
I think it needs a full rewrite, personally. Does our vote have any weight? Does it matter? Does any of this matter? Yeah.
I never vote.
Never vote?
Nope.
Why?
Because I don't think any of them are good. Just, the usual, fuck up the Middle East.
Sure.
Get rich off of them.
I think the same party and people behind it and the same policies.
Okay.
So I don't know if there's that much difference, to be really honest. Same as if they were to replace Trump with someone, they'll be representing exact same policies that the Republican Party is pushing. So my question is, why aren't we allowing Kennedy on the stage?
Yeah, that's a
to
fair
debate?
question.
They're going to do what they want to do.
And
Anyway.
he's voting for Trump.
Trump.
All right.
Well, we probably vote for
Donald
Trump.
Trump.
But that don't mean it's. I mean, the lesser of two evils.
Ukraine needs the support. If he continues, Putin doing what he's doing, then we're next. It's the next. All the Poland, and they're all pooping themselves.
Yeah, NATO has to fund
NATO.
that.
So should take a more global perspective, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
So, yeah, you guys have a lot of responsibility in the world.
That's what we keep hearing. There's a globalist responsibility the United States has to maintain peace, to fund wars.
I don't think you have to. I think that's a decision for you guys to make. I think, but for 100 years, you play that role.
Sure.
And when there's a power vacuum, someone's going to step into it.
Sure. That's the U.S. thus far.
So, yeah, I mean,
which is interesting.
I think every country should do what's best for its own country first and foremost. So I think the biggest question is, are we seeing the end of the American empire as we've known it?
Will you be voting for Kamala if she's the nominee?
Yes.
I really don't know if she's a good fit or not, because I feel like she don't really have experience in that role right now.
Would you have voted for Joe Biden if he was still the nominee?
I most likely would have.
Yeah?
I would have.
Now that Kamala is the nominee, will you vote for Kamala? If she is the nominee, rather.
Still kind of unsure on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think a lot of Democrats are in the same position of uncertainty?
Yeah. Especially right now.
What's like one big issue you're considering?
That women have choice and that there's fairness to all people.
Do you think Kamala could set an interesting precedent for being the first woman and then woman of color president?
Absolutely, but I don't know that America's ready for that.
Very complicated.
Really worried if Trump gets in. I think he's a bit of a nutbag, basically.
Yeah.
Everyone's going, what is it with Trump? The whole of Europe can't believe it.
Extremism isn't the way to go. It's the middle ground is always the fairer way.
So let's say Trump wins. What is your biggest concern as a Brit?
He's NATO. He's against NATO, isn't he?
Anyone but Trump, man.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
my
think
vote.
Kamala can beat Trump?
I'm kind of doubtful, I'll be honest. Like, he's got a lot of support. But, hey, man, one can hope. But at the same time, the Republican Party is drifted really far to the right, I feel. It, like, pulls the Overton window over as well. And so I feel just a responsibility to kind of vote Democrat, even if I don't particularly like all their policies.
I think that Biden is a good man.
Okay.
And I think he did a really hard thing.
Why do you think he's a good man? Just out of curiosity.
Because he's done some remarkable things for this country.
What has he done? What are the biggest policies you're thinking of coming?
I think Joe Biden has done great things for this country. What has he done? And then she just like
into your vote here.
Honestly, a lot of it is abortion and women's rights.
If Trump were pro-abortion, would that change your vote from Democrat to Republican?
Not particularly. Also, just because I think Trump is kind of an ass sometimes, you know.
My retirement account looks better than it's
Really?
looked in a long time. He's managed 2 wars. He signed the infrastructure bill, and he got us out of COVID.
Do you think you'll be voting for Kamala if she's
Dude.
Who's the nominee now?
I don't know. I have to think about it. But do I think the 4 years in the White House took a toll on him? All you have to do is look at the pictures.
Who will you vote for?
Never Trump.
Never Trump.
Never Trump.
Okay. Question for you. You work for the government? There's so many people in suits out here. I really am starting to believe we are in the swamp. Should have worn my mud boots, but I didn't. We're asking folks their thoughts on Biden dropping out and Kamala Harris is the new nominee.
Indifferent to me.
Indifferent. Are you voting Republican, Democrat?
Republican.
Do you think Trump will win?
Yes.
Well, do I look like Biden?
A little bit.
That's the problem. That's my problem.
Okay. You're older?
So what? Who cares?
Do you think the Democrats have any hope regardless of who their nominee is?
No.
Every vote I've had in my life is not a vote for somebody. It's a vote against something. Against the fascists, against the Zionists, the perverts. That's the only choice in America you get.
So who will you be voting against this year?
Yeah.
Donald Trump? A snail ran for president as the Democratic nominee against Trump. Would you vote for the snail?
Well, I don't think the snail could get on the ballot.
If Hitler ran for president as a Democratic nominee versus Trump, who would you vote for?
This is Hitler.
You think Trump's Hitler?
Well, he's a pawn of Hitler.
In what sense?
If you don't know that, then I can't help you.
Don't you think if you're out here with all these
Oh
posters
my
and
gosh,
whatnot,
he
it might be
pulled
fair
that
to
proof out?
share an ounce of what you're, pitching?
If you can't read it, then I can't. I'm not a teacher.
So I'm going to say if you're unable to explain your ideas, you don't actually know what you're talking about.
It's more than obvious.
That Trump's a fascist?
Well, of course.
How so?
Well, you don't know this. Well, I can't help you.
Seems counterproductive, right?
Well, I don't care what you think.
Fair enough. Thanks so much for your time. It always ends this way with you and I. Next time I'll bring you a Red Bull.
You can't drink alcohol here.
I believe that Trump's going to be, they're going to try to assassinate him again.
What are your thoughts on the first assassination attempt? Do you think that was the act of an individual?
I really do, but I still believe that when you're dealing with society today, the Secret Service, they want him out, okay? Because everything here is controlled by the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, inhumans.
They get killed. When I see people extra fucking tan for no reason, I'm like, bruh, I didn't know my color of skin could get that color. Like, it's funny.
They missed the opportunity to take advantage of that. They totally blew it.
Interesting, okay.
See, sooner or later, they're going to have to take that patch off his ear, man.
But to be fair, he took a bullet to the ear. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Were you surprised to hear about the assassination attempt?
That was a scam.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you think it was a setup by the Republicans?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though 2 people died?
2 people died. I didn't hear about that. Trump seemed like the type of guy to be like, if we gotta have a little collateral damage, it's okay.
Do you think there's a world where that's a conspiracy or a setup by the Republicans?
We're talking politics. Anything can happen in politics.
Sure. What are your thoughts on Kamala?
First black woman president.
Okay.
I'm with it.
3 weeks ago, we came here to D.C. asking people the same question, and they all loved Biden. The debate happens. Now he's too old, incompetent. Do you think the speech was what did it in for him?
I think most people saw.
Hold up, I want to see if this audio is good or bad.
I really do, but I still believe that when you're dealing with society today, the Secret Service, they want him out, okay? Because everything here is controlled by
Yeah, the audio is pretty good. I ain't gonna cap.
Debate, and then after the debate, it became obvious to even his supporters.
Obviously, there was writing on the wall after that debate. But Kamala? Endorsement from Biden, the Clintons, the Soros family, and Gavin Newsom? What's going on, and how did this all happen within the last 24 hours?
Within the span of a few weeks, D.C. went from unanimous Biden support to questioning his mental competency. What did Trump supporters think about Biden dropping out, Kamala replacing Biden, and the assassination attempt on Trump? I pulled up to a Trump rally at the Bojangles State.
Nah, dude. Now they're gonna see how the people feel about Trump. Nah, dude. They're gonna be like, yo, dude, that man's like freaking the next freaking 50 Cent.
Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina to find out.
What are your thoughts on Kamala Harris?
Horrible.
Well, there's not really anything I like about her, so there's pretty much everything. She
was supposed to take charge of the border, and she didn't.
bottom line is, I don't think Kamala stands a chance.
Oh my not going to happen in the name of Jesus.
It's not going to happen in the name of Jesus.
If there's any ladies out there
Oh
who
my
say
gosh.
Trump's a misogynist or whatever it may be, what do you have to say to them to convince them to come out?
He loves the American people. That's right. That's what we all got to say. He loves the American people, and that's all that matters.
That's right. I'd like to see any other man that's never talked like that before either.
I'm glad Biden's dropping out. Kamala's a joke.
Okay.
And Trump all the way.
You think it was undemocratic to allow her to come in as the replacement that quick?
Absolutely.
Do you think she should have to regain all those delegate votes and then become the nominee?
Absolutely.
I actually don't think that's part of democracy at all. I think if you're really going to do it the right way, you're going to have to go through primaries. But they knew it all along, you know.
I don't understand why the Democrats did that. I mean, they must think she's their best chance right now.
I think it's all planned. Yeah. I think they held the debate super early for a reason. He's out now. Like they knew it couldn't be Trump, so there she is, and I can't believe they're backing her. So
Still standing, impeached, arrested, convicted, and shot. Anyone who thinks my story is anywhere near over is sad.
Dude, that's a crazy ass shirt they made.
Sadly mistaken. Wow. They printed those fast. We're asking folks their thoughts on Biden dropping out.
I think he was way beyond ready to be retired, and I don't think she's done anything besides repeat herself and mumble since she's been in office.
I've heard she likes to giggle.
A whole lot, yes.
Okay. What do you guys think about that?
I think it's for the best. Absolutely.
You think Kamala has a better shot?
Oh, God. No shot. No shot.
Kamala knew it months and months ago, and it's a shame that she covered it up for so many months.
Okay.
Because this way she got all the money.
I see. Get the whole war chest, right? Yeah. You think that's undemocratic to allow her to be the gal without having to go through primaries?
Absolutely.
Are there any ladies out there on the fence of, I don't know who I should vote for?
I'll tell you what I did.
Let me go first. Safety. Are you kidding me? All of the stories of the immigrants that are coming in and hurting young women. I go to University of Tennessee, and I want to continue to keep my campus safe along with every other campus in America.
The illegal immigrants will be fighting against us.
You know, there's people coming into our country bringing in fentanyl and stuff like that, and it's not good. And we don't really have an idea of how many people are in our country right now, so it's really important.
What are your thoughts on Biden dropping out?
I think it's great.
Yeah?
I wish he would have stayed. It would have been an easier win, but
what are your thoughts on Kamala?
Cackling Kamala?
Sure.
It's a joke. I think it's horrible. She didn't even get voted in. How can she possibly be on the ticket?
Do you think her existence on the ticket is by nature undemocratic?
Yes, absolutely. I posted that yesterday.
I think that Biden's just
I posted that yesterday.
They were letting other people run it. Probably Kamala. She was the main person that was, feeding him. And then I think that he finally got so embarrassed in the debate that they decided, hey, let's get him out of here. And then all of the other Democratic people said, hey, let's endorse Kamala. And so she had so many endorsements.
Wow. All right. Does that encapsulate what you're feeling?
I mean, you got to stand up for what you believe in, and I think that the American people think that Trump is somebody that they can rely on, and I think he encompasses a lot of morals for people here.
and Joe Biden drop it out.
I think it was a smart move for him. I mean, he's getting kind of older, and not to make fun of him or anything, but he is kind of decrepit, and he doesn't really know what's going on a lot of times.
And very honestly, with Kamala taking on.
Fucked up to talk about the president, man. Saying he doesn't really know what's going on right now, man. I'm like, bro, what you mean he doesn't know what's going on right now, bro? He's the president. He's supposed to know what's going on everywhere. Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, I have this scab. It's been chilling underneath my nail for fucking the longest. Just because I fucking smashed it on some weights. Look at it right now. It looks like I have nail polish on it. Oh God. Right? Oh God. But that's not no nail polish. That's all fucking like dried blood / dirt. Let's see if I can get that shit out. Get this shit out of here. And low key, when I like took some of this shit off of my fucking finger, it felt like so much relief. Like released out of my finger. Like it felt like a scab that like was holding in some random bullshit. Look at that. Oh my God, I want to pick on it, but I have like nothing sharp. Like what the fuck? Let's see if I could cut my nail around. The fuck? Dude. I see that glob. Oh, I pulled it. Oh. I'm thinking of taking it out now. I think I got it out now. Oh. Bro, this shit's like straight up. Oh. It hurt when I pulled that shit. It could be just a scab, bro, straight up. That I'm looking at right now. It's crazy how skin moves because I'm not gonna cap. When this first happened, I was like, bro, this shit's gonna take a while for it to like grow out. What I mean grow out is like, because it was on my nail. And then I was like, alright, it's getting pushed to the corner. Like all this fucking dry blood. And it just stood in the corner. Then I'm like, alright, I gotta wait until my nail grows. So then I could pretty much chop it off and get it clean. Cause I ain't trying to have people see one nail of mine and be like, yo, bro, this guy be having nail polish, huh? He be having that one black nail polish nail. Hell nah, boy. I don't do that. I don't do the Jared something. I don't do the Jared. I don't do the Jared, bro. I am not pulling off the Jared. I'm sorry, Jared. You're getting that bag, though. Oh, God. Get that bag hooping. And outside hooping. Get that bag, too. Oh, my gosh. This, I want to clear this shit out just because it ain't healthy to have that stuff in my freaking nail. I think that shit is on top of my nail, bro. Either it's on top of my nail, or that shit is still. It's like dead ass, like. Cause when I look at it, bro. Dude, what? Like, bro, I'm not gonna cap. Like, look at my nail, bro. Compared to all the nails, that like follicle is like chirping out. Like, I think that's my new nail. Like, the stuff underneath here is my new nail. Like, the whole white is my new nail. And it needs to grow all of that out. Bro, dude, it's messed up. Not messed up, but the more I look at it, it kind of gets me goosebumps, bro. Why? Because it feels like it's like it's fucking like hollow. One side of my nail is hollow, like it's like dead, but it's not dead. Like, make it make sense, bro. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, all this stuff is chirping off. It's like, I don't know what the fuck that shit is, but it's coming off. And I just keep pushing to the side. Bro, like, what is that? Like, the more I look at it, it's like, bro, I fucked up my skin. At least now, holy shit. It kind of scares me looking at it from this angle. It's like I fucked up a whole finger. Look at this. It's not that bad. But still, it's crazy. Kind of crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm dragging this fucking vid.
I don't think she's got a shot.
I mean, overall, let's go Brandon. Joe Biden. At the end of the day. That man's dead, if we're going to be honest. I feel like we haven't seen him in 6
Apparently,
days.
the speech is happening right when this starts. Allegedly.
I call that bullshit.
Okay.
It's recorded.
You see a reanimated corpse? We got drained the swamp here.
Donnie to sign it here. Donnie signed it for me.
Whoa!
Okay. We got the big T right here.
Whoa.
That's a real one.
We're definitely going to see he's either dead in the next 2 weeks or something happens.
Okay. Do you think the last election was rigged?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. How do you have 300,000 votes coming at 8 o'clock, 4 o'clock?
I looked at videos. I was home because of COVID. I watched the TV.
3 o'clock,
and
4
they
o'clock.
cheated, and Trump did not get a fair chance. And these people have
What's
put
up?
Trump through the ringer.
What up?
That being said, what are your thoughts on Kamala Harris?
You know what? It's truly sad that we have
My
people
dog just
in
walked in
America
here
who
like,
want
what's
to look
up,
at
man?
race and who want to look at female.
What up with you,
and
man?
male. You put people in office who can do the job.
What you thinking,
Kamala
bro?
Harris can't even
Huh.
complete a complete sentence. She goes around in circles and circles and circles and cackles and laughs.
With Kamala Harris being a black woman, a lot of liberals they want a woman president, someone's black. So again, there's not a lot of time for her actually to get grilled and answer real political questions so we actually know what her political beliefs are. But I don't think Kamala's chances are good against Trump. I think if they wanted to win, they would just put somebody like Michelle Obama in. That would be the easiest win for them.
What about Michelle Obama?
What about her?
What are your thoughts on Michelle?
She's as crooked as her husband.
Okay.
Kamala's not going to do anything for our country.
I'm here with Koreans for Trump. Is that what I'm witnessing?
Yep, we are Korea. We came all the way from South Korea to support Trump.
Actually?
What's that? Yeah.
Real?
Yeah. Some of us even gave up jobs to do it because we know that what's at stake is not just America, what's at stake is the world peace. We all know that under Trump's presidency that there was no war that started. But under Biden, there was war in Ukraine. There's war in the Middle East.
You guys are American citizens, or you flew all the way?
We are now American citizens. Yep, we just came here. We cannot vote for him.
Good job.
But we are here
What's
to
up with you?
support President Trump, support the supporters of President Trump, so that people would know that you are not alone. America, you're not alone. The world is with you. The world is praying for President Trump. And there's even from Japan.
Whoa, how you doing?
Someone from Japan or some Korean.
Came from Thai.
Hi.
From Europe.
Hello.
Everywhere.
I don't believe we live in a free elections world anymore. The Democrats prove time after time that they're going to cheat, steal, lie. I just hope that Trump overcomes it all. Good versus evil here. That's where we're in.
Sure. Were you here when the assassination attempt went down?
I was there. We heard popping noise, but we didn't think it was gunshots. Thought it was fireworks. About 5 minutes later, people come running out saying there was a shooting.
Of course, it's shocking that someone would do that. It didn't surprise me that it happened. Again, if you listen to Dan Bongino, because of his past service, being in Secret Service, he's been screaming and yelling that this was going to happen.
I'm glad the guy missed, and I'm glad he's dead, and I'm glad Trump is still here. It doesn't matter what you look like, where your background is, what color your skin is. Trump loves everybody.
Why did he wait so long to take the shot? Why didn't he get permission to take the shot ever? It's just, there's a lot of unanswered questions that I think the public really want to know about.
You think the previous election was stolen?
Oh, 100%, yes. Yeah.
I do believe the election was stolen.
Okay.
That's my personal opinion. I've done lots of extensive personal research, watched lots of interviews, information. Our family does not take media's word for it. We don't just gobble down the Kool-Aid.
All right.
Those ways that illegal ballots were harvested.
I think people in our generation, we don't care enough about politics. We just play it off and say, well, it's one vote. But, having interactions like this helps other people see a new perspective. You can have really productive conversations about the future of our country. I mean, we can be on the brink of World War III if, we don't take action right now and protect each other.
Do you think Trump winning gives us the best chance of, reducing the chance of a World War III?
I think for sure, Trump and any Republican in office, countries don't want to mess with us, right? They were running all over Biden.
I want to see Kamala talking to President Putin. I really would like that
Do you
show.
think Putin would respect Kamala?
Kamala has no respect from anybody, even from her own.
Kamala said things like she wanted to stop airplane travel. She's all about the climate, and it's not possible the way she.
Dude.